so much for tuning into another video. And this is indeed going to be a video, but I am coming on here at first because I lost the intro to my video and I did not want to have to redo the entire thing for that. So I am coming on just to welcome any new people. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am in the midst of a deep conditioner series where I am showing you guys the deep conditioners that are currently in my stash. And I appreciate you coming by. Those of you who are regulars, I appreciate you as well. If you hear anything or see anything that you are interested in this channel, please be sure to subscribe. But I also wanted to tell you that I did review one video prior to the clip that I'm about to show you, and that's the one that I lost. So I do want to go ahead and mention it. And it was the Mono's Hair Deep Conditioner. I know that you all know that Mono's Hair, who was a YouTuber, started her own hair care line. And I picked up the deep conditioner from that line and I talked about how I really liked it. It was an excellent, excellent deep conditioner for elasticity. And I use it about once a month or so, alternatively with the Apogee Curlific Texture Treatment. That is the other one I kind of swap out once a month to do elasticity treatments in my hair. It is very, very good for that. It provides a lot of softness and a lot of moisture. I really like it, but I wanted to be sure to let you know that it is a very fragrant deep conditioner. So if you have sinus issues, migraine issues, you may have a problem with this one, and I just wanted to put that out there. And the video will just pick up from here. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys, and send the video to anyone that you think it may be helpful for. And I will see you back at the video. Thanks so much.
So this is Be Care Love Naturals Repair and Reconstruct Deep Conditioning Mask. I got this off of the clearance rack in my local Sally's, and I didn't know anything about this brand. I bought this leave-in treatment spray, and I use it as a refresher. Works really, really, really well. Love this. It is, if you ever see that, give that a shot. That's just a bonus, but we're talking about this because the brand is really good. It is a natural line, and it says repair and reconstruct, so instantly I knew it was going to be a protein deep conditioner, but the protein it uses in it is quinoa and sea kelp. So those are vegetables. I love when these companies are being able to take plant-based and plant-based products to put into their conditioners to come up with these wonderful, wonderful concoctions. So this brand is sulfate-free, hypoallergenic, paraben-free, color-safe, and gluten-free. It doesn't say silicone-free. Let me look. This really does talk about, so it says deep conditioning mask deeply strengthens, repairs, and rebuilds critically damaged hair. So one would read this and think, oh my gosh, it is going to be loaded with protein, but it is not. The quinoa protein is in here and the sea kelp. There are no artificial proteins, and no, there's no silicones in it either. I'm really surprised it didn't advertise that, but it is only, not only, because it's more than what we've been getting. This is 9 ounces. This is 9 ounces, and it is this dark beigey color. It's actually very, very similar to the consistency of the Mono's Hair one. The same sort of deal. It's a little bit thicker, but same sort of results. And it by no means gives you that really hard strengthening property to your hair. My hair was extremely soft. So this is one of those that's a good balance. You won't have to use a moisturizing deep conditioner after it. If you ever see it in there, and particularly on their clearance rack, I really suggest you try this. This is a very good natural protein deep conditioner. The Matrix Biolodge Rehab Clay Mask. I showed you one of these before. It was by Matrix Biolodge, and it wasn't a rehab clay mask. It was some other kind of clay mask. I can't remember, but it wasn't in a pink jar. It was in a beige jar. This part of it was beige, but this is part of their raw line, and it says for stressed, sensitized hair, and it features honeycomb and kaolin clay, and that is another one of those detoxing clays that is known to pull impurities and dirt and oils from your hair. I love this. I've already dug my fingers in there because I remember thinking it was so thick I was able to literally pick it up with one finger. But it feels very, very smooth. Now this is so thick, like I can really mash this together and not even get it to emulsify like I can other conditioners that you rub together and it'll turn to oil. This has a lot of clay in it. So this can almost, I think, stand as a clay treatment, but even this, I wouldn't put this on for this long. I would take something this thick and put it in a separate bowl and mix an oil, maybe some honey, and what's the other ingredient I always tell you guys? Apple cider vinegar, honey, and oil. That is my key ingredients when I get a clay or a deep conditioner that is so thick that I think it won't absorb in my hair. And I heard that trick one time years ago on YouTube, and it works like a charm. It almost looks and feels just like it was made to be in the deep conditioner. It just makes it smoother and softer, and your hair just comes out brilliantly shiny and soft and moisturized. And I will definitely do that for this one. And let me tell you the first 5 ingredients of this one. It is water, beeswax, cetyl alcohol, shea butter, and coriander seed oil. But down further, I see sunflower seed oil, there's kaolin, there's fragrance, benzoyl alcohol, salicylic acid, soybean oil. There are a lot of natural oils in this. Very subtle, soft smell. So yeah, this is their real, authentic, and wholesome line. So this is Matrix's collection, their line of very raw and natural ingredients. So if you ever see this, give this a try. I picked this one up in Marshall's for $16.99. I am always showing you guys something from Matrix Biolodge. For those of you who are new, I discovered that brand last year, and it has easily turned into my holy grail deep conditioner. That's how good it is. It is not advertised for textured hair, but my goodness, the slip and the softness and the manageability this gives. In fact, let me just, because there's one in this stash. There's one in every one of them. This is one of the empty ones, but this is actually it. It is the Hydrosource Conditioning Balm from Matrix Biolodge. This is not a very inexpensive brand, but I will buy these if I find them on clearance somewhere. I was able to find this size, which is the 16 ounce, in my local Walgreens, and it was $13 or $14. That is a steal for this container. They have an 8 ounce one that I believe sells for almost $20 by itself. And it's one of those brands that the more you buy, the cheaper it is. Because this size, the 16 ounce and the 33 ounce, which is the liter, you can get those usually. If you don't pay attention, they're the exact same price. So if you ever see them and you're interested in it, be sure to make sure you're getting the bigger one for your money. But this is for dry hair. This one is, literally I'm scraping the bottom. It is it's not thin, but it's just very silky and smooth. It has a lot of good oils in it, and it's one of those that emulsifies very, very well. Because of the small molecules in it, it just absorbs into my hair so easily, almost instantly. And I have used it with and without heat. Of course, with heat is better, but even without it, the softest, most moisturized hair I have ever gotten. For me to achieve a wash and go, I have to use this deep conditioner. It hydrates so deep within the strands, and I noticed I cannot get a wash and go to stay unless my hair is hydrated. Those strands have to be really hydrated, and the aloe in this gives that property, and that is the conditioner that I use when I do a wash and go. Always. It works like a charm. Sultanicals Afrotastic Curl Elastic Deep Conditioning Treat from Sultanicals, a very popular, well-known one. This is their 8-ounce container. I know some of you have said you love it so much you've gone and bought the liter. I don't blame you. Oh, this is a new one. So I'm not going to open it. When they're brand new, I try to keep them closed and keep the lid on to keep them fresh, because it's going to take quite a while to go through. But if you probably definitely already know about the brand. But this one features amla, zaminia, and avocado oil. It is a absolute fantastic, is what they should call it, the fantastic Afrotastic Curl Elastic Deep Conditioning Treat. It is a wonderful, wonderful brand, and this deep conditioner is top of the line. I have Shea Moisture's Manuka Honey and Referral Oil hair mask, very popular one. I see it around just a little bit now. So many companies now are, coming out, and they've got their own products and deep conditioners that are just changing the game, that are so natural and pure and wonderful. And Shea Moisture is really good about using natural ingredients. This one is probably one of my favorites from Shea Moisture. I love this. And this one also can be too thick. It kind of depends on how my hair feels after I finish washing it. This is also one that I will sometimes add a little honey and oil to thin it out before I use it. You guys have got to try that. If you get a deep conditioner that you think is just too thick, try the honey and oil trick and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I know it sounds weird. The first time I heard it, I turned my nose up too. It changes everything. It makes what is a good conditioner, a okay conditioner, the absolute most amazing thing ever. It is just weird why it works. I don't know. It just does. So shortly after going on the Matrix Biolage rage, I found that Sally's carries the GVP brand of that. This is their generic brand of that conditioning balm, and it has the ingredients of the original and their ingredients that goes in here. And of course, I don't expect you to try to read this, but know that it is so similar until it is eerie. Sometimes I wonder how they can get away with this. It does have a couple of ingredients that are in different places in the back, but if you want to try that Matrix Biolage, like I was saying, but don't want to pay the money for it, and I don't blame you, because I would never buy it at regular price, try this. My local store doesn't carry it, but I can definitely find it on sallysbeauty.com. They carry this size, they carry an 8-ounce, and they also carry the liter size. So when they run these for buy one, get one half off, which they do regularly, they may be doing it right now actually, I always get 1 or 2 more of these, but I'm not going to do that again, because how much conditioner does one girl need? This is the liter ounce, the liter size, and the 33 ounces, and this one hasn't been opened. So I take these and I just empty it into a glass bowl and just mix it up and put it in my hair from that. I don't usually have to add anything to this because it is not that thick, and it just does its magic all on its own. When you've got millions and billions of dollars, you can pay scientists to replicate something and make it really, really good without any extras having to be added to it. And so that's episode 6, you guys. I don't want this to be long, so I'm going to cut here. I'll try to find a good time to cut off, but I'm not done. So there will be more deep conditioners after this. If you are interested in seeing future ones or going back and seeing some of the prior ones, don't forget to subscribe. I love enjoying these with you all, and I'm always curious to know what stood out to you? Do you have any questions about any of these? Do you have any comments? Do you own any of these and just would like to share your experience about it? I love to hear about your experiences and your comments with things that I'm showing you. Sometimes it helps me and sometimes it just helps somebody else that is reading the comments. So thank you again for watching another episode, and be sure to stay tuned because there will be more after this. For those of you who are new, I am in the midst of a Black History series. Every day this month of February, in honor of Black History, I am presenting and recognizing a Black-owned brand, beauty brand, and then I am showing you what I have in my stash from that brand. So it has been fun. We've shared a lot of brands and products over the last few weeks, and February is winding down. You don't want to miss the ending, okay? Be sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I so appreciate you all, and I hope you all have a great day. Until next time, bye-bye.